Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we're taking a look at one of the new legendary creatures from the upcoming set, Foundations. Leading our deck is everyone's favorite genius dragon, Mizzet Visionary. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Mizzet Visionary is a 6-mana 5/5 legendary dragon wizard with flying. He makes sure we have no maximum hand size, which is convenient because every time a source we control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, we draw that many cards. So, as many other content creators have pointed out, Mizzet goes infinite with Mizzet. Also, you could make this as a Dragon's Approach deck, which seems to be the most popular choice according to EDHREC. But to me, Niv is precise and calculating. We're not just casting a bunch of spells in order to deal damage. We have a plan. A complex one that non-dragon minds will not understand. Our plan isn't just to deal damage and draw cards. Our plan involves dealing all the damage and drawing all of the cards. Also, since I just did a video with a $100 Izzet Spellslinger deck, this one will not be budget. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is famous for their boulder, and they now have the new Boulder and Tray. Designed to carry both your commander deck and enough dice to satisfy anyone but a dice goblin, you can get yours in a variety of colors, like this frosted one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries the Ultimate Guard Boulder and Tray, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Musings by Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Scalding Tarn, Misty Rainforest, Arid Mesa, Polluted Delta, Bloodstained Mire, Steam Vents, Training Center, Storm-Carved Coast, Sulphur Falls, Thundering Falls, Volatile Fjord, Molten Tributary, Ferris Lake, Cascade Bluffs, Shivan Reef, Riverglide Pathway, Frostboil Snarl, Izzet Guildgate, Izzet Boilerworks, Scavenger Grounds, 7 Islands, and 6 Mountains. Pretty straightforward. For mana ramp, we've got Stormkiln Artist, Descent into Avernus, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Izzet Signet, Sky Diamond, Fire Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Thrawn Dynamo, Chromatic Lantern, Solemn Simulacrum, and Firemind Vessel. Gotta stay on theme after all. For card advantage, we've got Archmage of Runes, Grab the Prize, Jeska's Will, Rhystic Study, Curiosity, Archmage Emeritus, Echo of Eons, Wheel of Misfortune, Mystical Tutor, Drift of Phantasms, Dizzy Spell, Ophidian Eye, Tandem Lookout, Ethereal Usher, Frantic Search, Windfall, and Sunbird's Invocation. Of course we're running the Curiosity combo. We're a Mizzet deck after all. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Lightning Bolt, Counterspell, Negate, Commit Memory, Abrade, Arcane Denial, Chaos Warp, Snap, Pongify, Ionize, Bolt Bend, Vandal Blast, and Counterflux. Gotta keep our opponents in line somehow. For board wipes, we're running Cyclonic Rift, Delayed Blast Fireball, Earthquake, and Fault Line. Just think about all that damage hitting our opponents and all the cards we're going to draw. The core of our deck consists of Mizzet Perun, Mizzet the Firemind, Gleeful Arsonist, Flame Rift, Repercussion, Bolt Wave, Jace Wielder of Mysteries, Laboratory Maniac, Harmonic Prodigy, Psychosis Crawler, Fiery Confluence, and Prisoner's Dilemma. Supporting our plan, we've also got Twin Flame Tyrant, Sulfim Mayhem Dominus, Fiery Emancipation, Ride of the Dragoncaller, and Swarm Intelligence. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 48 mana sources split between 34 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. A little light, but that's okay because we also have 20 pieces of card advantage, counting our other copies of Niv and Jace. 13 pieces of interaction, 4 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Commit Memory, Echo of Eons, and Scavenger Grounds, 2 Sudden Eye win cards in Mizzet Perun and Mizzet the Firemind. Okay, so the goal for our deck is to either draw our deck and win with either a Jace Wielder of Mysteries or Laboratory Maniac. Failing that, we create a ton of dragons with Ride of the Dragoncaller. Failing that, we win with a bunch of damage that's been doubled or tripled by just burning our opponents to death. The most important part of a plan is having backup options. Okay, let's talk about some of the card choices. Dizzy Spell, Drift of Phantasms, and Ethereal Usher all have the keyword Transmute. For each of these cards, we can pay 3, discard the card, and then search our library for any card with the same mana value, which means Dizzy Spell can search up Curiosity, so we can attach to either Mizzet Perun or Mizzet the Firemind. Or we can search up a Bolt Wave and deal a total of 9 damage, which would then draw us 9 cards. Or an Earthquake. Remember, X equals 0 unless the spell is on the stack. Drift of Phantasms can fetch out our 3 mana value spells, like Ophidian Eye or Tandem Lookout if we're going for a win, or Rhystic Study if we want everyone at the table to hate us. And of course, Ethereal Usher can get either of our Nivs, Ride of the Dragoncaller, Fiery Emancipation, or even Echo of Eons if we need some graveyard hate. Now, the reason I went with Swarm Intelligence over Thousand Year Storm is this is not a Storm deck. Thousand Year Storm wants you casting 3 or more spells to gain as much value as possible. We're not doing that in this deck. We're casting 1 or 2 spells, more than likely some ramp, and then passing the turn. We keep up mana for interaction and to protect our commander, and drop a Grab the Prize and draw 8 cards. Or Flame Rift and draw 12. Or Fiery Confluence and draw 18. Or, assuming Repercussion is on the battlefield, we cast a Foretold Delay Blast Fireball and kill the table. Are you building a Mizzet Visionary deck? What direction are you taking the deck in? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Daden. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Borgie, Nazwin, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksu, Patrick, Travis, Naffy, Noodle, Tiz, and Art. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.